I really like quilts with a lot of color, a lot of bright, I guess, and clear colors. This is one that was standing out looking at me today, and I thought, oh, he needs to have a little time on YouTube. So this is Star Carousel. It's an older quilt. I made it about 10 years ago, I think. And I wanted to use some of these, big, bold fabrics. I think these might be, some of these are K-facet fabrics. But you could use, there's so many neat fabrics out today that would work well. The quilt is fairly easy to make because there were just 3 main blocks. The star block, which I call this, or I think the name of it's Judy's Star. Judy Martin is one of the people that I learned so much from her books and from all that she has done for piecing quilts. And so this was I think a star that she had designed and used in some of her quilts. But I wanted to use it with 2 colors, and one of them is more of a plain color. The other one is I think, a wild and crazy print, or a very fun big print. And then the background for all of these blocks, for this, for these, for the half square triangles, the backgrounds are varied, but they are like whites or some tan, some darker than others. I think that adds to the interest in the quilt also. So one of the blocks is a Judy Star. One block is a half square triangle, and then there's blocks that are like a quarter square triangle. So there's nothing difficult in this at all as far as the piecing goes. And if you find that you have some fabrics that you like, then all you have to do is find another, what I call a plainish fabric. Now this is not plain, but it reads more of a plain look to it. This gold is not plain, but it's sort of, compared to this, it goes with it, and it's a nice balance of print and more plain colors. The quilt's not very big. It's, I think it's 66, this is 66 by 66. These blocks are all 9-inch blocks. Of course, you can make this much bigger just by adding bigger borders. I kind of like using some of these pieces just stripped together to add a little color in the border too. But you could add much larger borders and have a good sized quilt. In the pattern there are measurements, or there's directions for making this a small quilt with a 9-inch block, a larger quilt with either 9-inch blocks or 12-inch blocks, and the large quilt, it measures like a queen size. And then if you really wanted a huge quilt, a king size quilt, you can do that with 9-inch blocks and 12-inch blocks. You can use all kinds of scraps. You can just have fun with adding scrappy background with scrappy colors that just seem to go together. You'll have a nice Star Carousel quilt. So the pattern is available on my website, prestoavenuedesigns.com.